Well, great morning. I want to look at all things 45 today. We have him there, and, Don Jr., who is cracking jokes during the testimony. Yes, I guess he thinks he's just so cute and he can bamboozle the judge, and it's no big deal, so I'm going to crack jokes. So he's on the stand today, and then his brother Eric is on the stand as well today. Now, Trump was up all night and saying, Judge Enderground, leave my children alone. And he was going after, Michael that had testified against him and was just off the charts yesterday, posting on his Lies Central channel. So, I did the double deck. We're going to see what happens with that. But what can you tell me about all things 45 today? What do we need to know is going on? At the center of it is all about the strength. Could be the strength of the case, could be the strength of what he's trying to do. It's the family, okay? It's all things 45 today and the Trumpian clan, okay? It's about that case, and they're witnessing, okay? They're up there telling the tale today. So that's what this reading is about, okay? So the cards are going to tell us about all things 45 and the witnessing today, the strength of the case. So in the past we have, of course, he has this business with his kids. They're all involved in it. What's going on today is about their wealth, okay? So they will be up there testifying about how they got their money and their wealth, etc. Above it, and of course, who's in control of it. Now, we all know who's in control of it. It's Daddy Dearest. And underneath of it, their holdings, what they have, how they got it, etc. So the challenge is, okay, what's being offered up, the new things that are coming out about monetary stuff. And this one is definitely monetary. And the fishtails, the lies, the spins. The clarification is about the fishtails that they told, okay? Above it, we have the endings. And then the foundation of it is the actions, the message about the actions and how this is ending their empire, okay? So underneath of it all, we have what's being handed down, being kind of out in the cold. Of course, everything's up in the air. I don't know anything about anything. It's about the victory with the actions that they've done. It's all about the way that they got these loans, etc., value and devalue. Of course, Don Jr. says, I don't know anything about anything. I let the others handle it, and he thinks this is going to get him forward to better waters. But we have, again, shedding light on this. It's a tower moment. Oop, I just dropped one. It's a tower moment, and they're trying to, again, balance this and make it temperate. He's trying to make it sound not as bad as it is, but at the center, of course, what's going on, these are the choices they made. They're out in the cold with this, and it's a tower moment. In other words, you're screwed. Which let's just say it like it is screwed. This is what's been handed out, and he thinks, the action, he's going to have a victory, shedding light on it, but it's not that way at all, okay? So again, it's about the strength of the case, of the family business, and who's witnessing today. It's about who held on to control and power with it going in, It's about how they made money, who all was involved in it. That's what we have going in. And then, of course, the challenge of it is new testimony, the fishtails offered, the message about the actions that we're taking, and the end. The end is in sight for this. Now, I think also some of the end, it has to do with their actions. They're going to say, it wasn't me. I'm not the one that had it. I'm not the one. So they're going to, basically throw Daddy under the bus too, because Daddy would throw them out. Now, remember, Daddy said, I didn't have anything to do with it. It's all Eric. Go ask Eric about the running of it. And Eric's going to say, don't look at me. Ask Daddy. Daddy has. So, the rats are all pointing fingers at each other. So that's not looking good, is it? So let's see, what does 45 think of this? What is going on in 45's mind today? Let's look at that. Okay. Well, he's feeling beleaguered. That's what he's going to say underneath of it. And this is happening very rapidly. Okay. It's happening rapidly. I'm feeling beleaguered. We'll see what's being offered up today. The secrets that are going to be told. He's worried about that. We have the judge, the harsh light of truth that may be coming out. Okay, and he is feeling backed up. He's feeling on the edge. Okay, and we have him as the merchant trying to sell this stuff to justice. What's going to be sold to justice today? Okay, he wants to sell stuff to justice. But that's what he does on his lies central. He continues to try to spin things in his favor and get people to not believe a word that's said. This is what's going to be offered up by those testifying today. What's going forward, this darker element behind the scenes. He wants to try to distance himself from it, of course. As usual, we have being out in the cold when it comes to the arguments, so his lawyers are not going to do well when it comes to the arguments, and light on the fact that this is a tower moment. So yeah, he's, he keeps trying to distance himself from it, put himself in a different headspace, but, it's going south, and he is screwed. And basically, I think in some level, he knows that. So on that note, I'm going to leave that here. We'll see you online.